So Aria had something happen this morning when we were eating our breakfast at McDonald's.
It's a tooth.
She lost her tooth at McDonald's this morning in Newberry. So it's day, I don't know, 32-ish.
No, it's not. 32.
I don't know. It's like day 12 or 13, something like that. We're in Grand Marais right now, Grand Marais, Michigan, and we're just gonna get out for a second and check this place out. It's on the National Register of Historic Places. So this is the Pickle Barrel House Museum, Grand Marais, Michigan. And here's a look around Grand Marais. There you go. For the history buffs out there. And pause that for the top half of the sun. And pause there for the bottom half of the sun. There it is. Just a little building shaped like a pickle barrel. Yeah, well, it's not open. It's like 10 o'clock in the morning. It doesn't open till 1. We won't be here at that time, but there's a look inside. You see me in the reflection. First we were in Grand Marais and Aria lost her tooth already. It only took a whole, what, 15 minutes before you lost it? So now that's gone. Then when we were in Grand Marais at a park, she stepped in some dog somewhere and now the whole car smells like dog. I tried to clean it the best I could, but it's all I can smell in here still. And then we got to our next stop of the day here at Sable Falls, 168 steps down. Wasn't really feeling that, had all the camera equipment with me, and it started raining. So we turned around, went back to the car, and now we're not going to Sable Falls. So, I guess it's
Go to the hotel now.
on to the next stop, and see how the rest of this day goes, but it smells like in here, so. We are officially in Pictured Rocks National Lakeshore. Just saw this little scenic lake, so I thought I'd pull over and shoot some video of it real quick. Oh my god. Holy flies. There's the log slide. I think they just slid the logs down here into the water and then they picked them up and took them away by ship. Another shot of Lake Superior. We're at the beginning of the Pictured Rocks National Lakeshore. Yeah, I turned off the camera before I finished saying what I was saying at the last spot, but we literally got attacked by flies. Like there was, like you could look down at any moment. And I at one point I looked down and I counted 14 on my legs and on my shorts, and I could see them just swarming around Aria. We were like, let's get out of here. I think we ended up getting like 8 in the car. I think we got all of them out besides one now while we were driving to this spot. We went to stopped at 2 other waterfalls today, but never actually saw them.
34, 30.
So, like I was saying, stopped at the first waterfalls, Sable Falls. I didn't want to do it because it was 168 steps down. The second stop was Miners Falls. Aria didn't want to do that one because someone said that there were flies, even though they weren't biting. And now we're at Munising Falls. And I'm assuming we go this way. Munising Falls. Munising Falls again. Different view. A little further up. You see these cliff walls here. Down there is where we just were. It looks like you used to be able to walk up this path and go behind the falls, but they got it closed off now.
What?
Yep. Looks like you could still do it if you really wanted to get daring, but it says right there, you will be fined and arrested. Unstable rock.
Look
Guy.
how high up we are. Looks like an
Guy talked us into going this way to get a view. I'm out of breath. There's a lot of stairs again. Sorry, I had sweat dripping down my nose. This is the way we came. I'm gonna walk back down this path and show you this. Brick walls. That's the first platform we went to. You alright? What are you doing there?
Daddy, can you take my picture here?
Yeah, go ahead. I'll take your video.
Can you turn it into a picture?
Yeah. Pretty crazy. So this is downtown Munising. Never been here. It's a pretty nice little town. I want to go up here and get a shot down Main Street or whatever you call this street. It's like surrounded by small little mountains. Little walkable town. Our cruise is right down there. This is where we're going for dinner. A burger. What are we getting ready to do?
Cruise.
Oh, yeah.
What?
Going to cruise in 28 minutes.
28 minutes. This is Superior. Backing out of the marina.
Look at those waves.
Sun is setting.
We'll be seeing 13 miles of spectacular Lake Superior shoreline. This includes 200-foot cliffs that drop off into the lake. We'll also be seeing a few sandy beaches, a couple of waterfalls, and on our trip back, we'll take a close pass by an old lighthouse. This lighthouse was built here in 1867. It's about 30 years before Munising was formed. That means the lighthouse keeper and his family would have been fairly isolated out here. They would have had a small garden. They would have relied on a supply ship for most of their food and dry goods. If you look near the base of the cliff, you can see some large sea caves. Most of them only go in about 5 to 6 feet. There is one cave, though, that goes all the way through Miners Castle, comes out the other side. That cave's about 40 feet long. And if you look down the shoreline, you can see the first of our sandy beaches. It's called Miners Beach. Now you can drive out here, take H58 eastbound of Munising, follow road signs for Miners Castle. Should take you about 20 minutes. The parking lot is right behind the beach, but where the sand ends, so does the road. The only way to see the other points of interest from land is by taking a hiking trail. It's called the National Lakeshore Trail. It extends from Munising to the small town of Grand Marais, a distance of about 40 miles. Remember your colors. Reds, oranges, and yellows are from iron. White is from calcium. Black is from manganese. And later on, you'll see blues and greens from copper. Our next point of interest is a profile of the face. The way I see him, chin's at the water. large rock outcroppings and nose where it arches back into the trees. He looks three-dimensional to me. I can see a jawline with an ear, some hair streaming out the back. Now, this old man has faced many a storm. You can see how the wind and rain have sculptured the rocks up on top.
Oh, I see what she's talking about.
I can barely see anything. This is Chapel Cove. If you look over the side of the boat, you can see some rocks at the bottom of the cove. They're in about 15 feet of water, and the boat draws 6.
Crazy. Whoa, look how close we are. Look at that tree. Crazy. Tree just laying there. Here, that's Bridalveil Falls right there, she said. That's just a trickle right now because of a beaver dam. So what did you think?
It was okay.
It was okay? I already wasn't amazed. I thought it was awesome.
I have hair.
So you have hair?
Yes. The werewolves are gonna come out and they can go in water or they can go in water.
It was the coolest thing we've done so far in this trip, by a long shot.
The werewolves can go in water right here, 6 miles away from water too.
Okay.
If you look off the right side of the boat, you can see what's left of our fishing village. There used to be 12 fishermen operating out of there. But the invasion of the sea lamprey killed off a lot of the whitefish in the area. Now that they've been working to reduce the sea lamprey population, they've been doing a good job. Whitefish are making a big comeback. This is here,